Oh yes, I do all three of these things all the time. I'm perfect at them. No. I definitely can screw them up from time to time. And before I knew about the law of attraction, I screwed them up literally all the time. Hello, this is Andrea Schulman again, and welcome to the video. Today I'm going to share with you three habits of top-notch manifestors. Now, if you are excited to watch today's video, please give it a thumbs up right now, and let's go ahead and jump right on into the video. Let's go ahead and start with one most people don't know. I think most people don't know this one. Maybe you know it. If you know it, let me know. Because maybe I'm ignorant on what you know. But I don't hear this one very commonly talked about in the law of attraction community. So habit number one of great manifesting is a willingness to burn your bridges. Not your britches. Bridges. And I don't mean like walking through your life, annihilating all of your relationships or setting fire to things literally. But what I do mean is that once you have a desire in mind, something you know that you want to pursue, something you know that is a part of your future or ought be a part of your future, a complete willingness to let go of any and all life rafts that tether you to your old reality. Let me give you an example. One of the ways that I've totally botched this one recently in my life has been with letting go of live coaching. So one of the things that I used to do is I would meet with people via Skype or via phone call or whatever, Zoom, and would have one-on-one coaching calls. And that was great, and it really worked for me for a long time. But at one point, I had a new desire. And the new desire was to be able to work whenever I wanted to without having any scheduling at all. And so to do that, having live calls violated that dream. Now, had I been practicing good skill here, number one, I would have recognized immediately that the thing to do was just to get rid of that kind of scheduling, just to stop it right away and commit fully to the idea of working without a schedule, however that was going to shake itself out to be. But I was worried. I wanted to hold on to my life raft. I was making a lot of money with the live coaching and, got myself in this place where I'm like, well, maybe I won't do that entirely now, but I'll just stop taking new clients. And then that went on for 6 months. And I finally said, you know what? Let's go ahead and start letting go of clients. And then that took a while to do. And it literally took me a year and a half to get out of that cycle of live appointment-based coaching. I could have done it immediately, but I dragged it out. See, when we hold on to life rafts, what we're basically saying is, I don't trust this is going to work out, or I don't trust that this can work quickly. And so what will end up happening is you're going to get there eventually, but it's going to take a lot longer. If instead you just jump right into your dream without holding on to the life rafts, you're committing in trust. You're surrendering that idea of having to cling to the past, and your dream materializes much, much quicker. So you want to ask a girl on a date? Go ask her. Don't hesitate. Don't wait. Don't ask your buddies. Don't check your horoscope. Just go do it. No life rafts. Just get right on in there. Time for my shameless plug. If you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so now. I would sincerely appreciate it. Now, the second excellent habit of top-notch manifestors is that they look at everything as being good, even things that other people perceive as being bad. Wow, I really used to suck at this one. Like, so much. I was so flipped in the opposite direction of this one. Now, oh my gosh, it's such a weight off to look at it the other way. But back before I knew about this, back before I really understood that the key to really manifesting positively is to project positively on everything, I used to assume things were just not working out. You know, if somebody cut me off in traffic, that guy was a jerk. If I got a bill in the mail, oh my gosh, someone's trying to take all my money, or I'm not going to have as much money. If somebody said something not that nice about me, oh my gosh, he or she hates me, or there's something wrong with me. And so I would take these quote unquote negative circumstances and look at them as being negative. But unfortunately, the law of attraction is a self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you look at something, anything, and decide that it is bad, it's going to continue to reflect back poorly to you. That guy that cut you off in traffic, he's going to start weaving erratically in the road. He's going to slow way down. He's going to give you the finger. You're going to get boxed in by somebody else. You know, this simple projection of this guy's a real jerk turns into a nightmare when you're driving. But by contrast, now when I'm in that same situation, I do my best to project positively. So like maybe he's cutting me off because he's slowing me down for something. In fact, that actually happened to me yesterday. My gas light went off. I was kind of in a rush. I had to get to an appointment. I don't know. I didn't have a ton of time. We'll put it that way. And I didn't think there was a gas station between where I was and where I was going. So I was just planning on getting there and like as a Hail Mary, hoping I could find a gas station when I was done. Well, I was driving to this appointment and all of a sudden this truck pulls out in front of me, right? And old Andrea would have been like, what a jerk, right? Honk the horn, say a few choice words. But now this new habit has been instilled in me. So my automatic reaction to that kind of a situation is, well, how might this be working out for me? Maybe he's slowing me down for a reason. And I kid you not, the second that thought went through my mind, I noticed there was a gas station we were pulling right up against. It was right on the way. Nobody was there. I was in and out in like 3 minutes. Got to my appointment, no problem, with the tank of gas. So top-notch manifestors do that all the time. It doesn't matter how bad it is, they're going to assume it's working out for them. You know, if their business goes bankrupt, there's a reason for it. If there's a problem selling the product, okay, it's helping me out. There's a problem with a friend, okay, this is working for me. And in doing that, they're able to alchemize every situation to come out favorably. All right, the next habit of top-notch manifestors is that they are willing to be led to where they wish to be. They don't force it, they allow themselves to be led. I used to try and force outcomes all the time. I could give you 12 million stories of Andrea attempting to force outcomes. One of the saddest ones, however, was my many attempts to get sober. And so I've mentioned on my channel before that I used to be an opioid addict. And if you're not familiar with opioids, mostly it's people that are into pain pills or heroin or something in that area. But one of the painful things about it is that when you go off those drugs, you often go through really bad withdrawals. And for me, they were horrific. And it was really important for me for years to get sober. I mean, especially towards the end, I had young children, had a husband, a home, like time to get your stuff together, right? And I really, really wanted to get sober. But instead of allowing myself to be led, I tried to force it and had a horrible time of it. Like I would white knuckle it through withdrawal, have all kinds of problems, get back on my feet, and then get sucked back into the addiction and go through the process over and over and over again. And so there was this constant cycle of going through withdrawal, and it was really, really painful because I was trying to force the cure on myself. When I finally surrendered the idea of me being able to figure out my sobriety, that's when the answer came. And it came swiftly, and it came quickly, and it came without me having to go through withdrawal. And if you haven't heard that story about how that all lined up, I have created a video on my sobriety. And so if you're interested in learning more about that, I'll make sure to go ahead and link that below in the description if you'd like to watch that video when this one's finished. See, great manifestors know how to allow things to line up. We are just little tiny people here, okay? We have very tunneled vision. We can only see so far in front of our noses, but there's a higher consciousness that is all-knowing, that understands everything, that knows where the things that you want are. And in allowing yourself to be led, you allow that higher consciousness to guide you precisely where you want to be without bashing your head against a wall over and over and over again. Oh, and as a quick aside, I would like to let you know that on November 29th through December 13th, I am bringing back the Manifesting Mastery course. I'm opening enrollment for that course for those 2 weeks. I know a lot of people have been interested in getting into that course and you've been waiting for it to become live again. And so it will be open for these 2 weeks only, again, starting on November 29th. Might as well start off the new year with a lot of really great manifesting habits, okay? So if you're interested in that course, stay tuned. I will drop a link to it in this video's description if you'd like to learn more about it now. But again, it doesn't open until November 29th. But anyways, thanks so much for watching today's video and have a great day. Bye-bye.